Hello everybody, this is Lee Phillips' Journey of Truth. It is Wednesday, June the 3rd, 2:30 in the afternoon. And like usual, we heard sirens. So we're gonna come and check out and see what's going on. I see an ambulance and I see the fire truck. There's a police officer over here to the left. There's a vehicle on the right over here. So I was wondering how long it would take after they took the fence down before that we started having problems again here. And so I can see that it didn't take too long. I'm gonna guess this vehicle parked over here was involved. I'm gonna wait and make sure that there's nobody else being loaded up. I think they've got that person in the ambulance now. So looks like they might be getting ready to roll on out of here. So there goes engine 15. Creating quite a backup on Main Street right here. Having just one lane of traffic. So we've got damage in the side of this one. And I'm gonna guess there's front end damage on that one. Yep. The Kia more than likely was coming across and T-boned that one in the side. Well, at least neither one of them ran over the sidewalk over there and crashed into the step area. And you know what? That might be something that the city might want to take into account. The wrecks that happen here, they might want to put some poles in the ground to keep vehicles from diverting over into the library area. So I was quite late getting to this one. I was finishing up my lunch, and I thought I heard sirens, but I couldn't tell where they were or what was going on because the traffic's been so heavy. The sounds of the traffic sometimes overpower the sirens even. So we're gonna let the traffic clear back out, and then we're gonna cross over to the other side of the street. Slow down, big truck. All right, got a few car parts. This side looks good. Yeah, the only damage it looks like is to the driver's side, and that tire and rim right there hit the concrete. Yeah, you can see the skid mark. Skid mark starts about right there where you see the plus arrow sign, the yellow one, and it comes right here. And yeah, that knocked a chunk out of the curbing right there. That rim hit that real hard. That's going to be quite a jolt. I do hope that person is all right. Yeah, that whole front clip of that car is done for. Such a dangerous intersection right here. People that want to come across and traffic is backed up going towards Conyers, and they can't see, and they pull straight out, and by the time that their front end gets to where that they can barely see, they have already made contact with a vehicle coming down Main Street. I don't know how they're going to fix this problem. Not really any kind of good solution for it. This officer right here is doing such a good job out here keeping this traffic flowing. Well, so this call has been ongoing for quite a few minutes, but I'm surprised that we don't have a tow truck here already. To pick this vehicle up. Well, maybe that tow truck will get here in a minute. We'll take a little pause. All right, we got the tow truck rolling down through here now. So today we have East Side Towing. East Side Towing is doing the hauling today. then they've got that one over there. I don't know if it'll get a second wrecker or if he'll hook up with the back part. Let's see if he's able to just drive this one right on up on the backside. First we got to see it. Yep, she's crunking running. And he's gonna drive this one right up. And that's going to free up our main street. Let's get over here and take a look at the front of this one over here before he hooks up. You know, I was down here filming when they took the gates down the other day, and I made the comment on my video, I wonder how long it's going to be now that the fencing is down before somebody has an accident. And sure enough, because when they put the fencing up, people were more cautious. And the amount of wrecks that we had right here went from at least once a month to almost nothing. And now, within days, we got our first accident here. And it's always the same thing. Somebody pulls out, they can't see somebody coming because traffic's backed all the way up to here. And they pull out anyway, and by the time their front end gets out to where that they can see, they've already made impact. Looks like I'll be staying busy close to home over the summer.
That's very possible. How's your mama?
She's doing well. She's got one of her friends over. We shook the plum tree in the front day before yesterday, and so her best friend's coming over today and picking up the plums, gonna make her some plum jam. So yeah. And that explains it right there, out of state tag. Well, I don't think this car is going to be going back to West Virginia. Although that could just be cosmetic right there. A new front bumper and a hood. They might can salvage that car. They might be able to go back to West Virginia anyhow.
Beanie Winnie can,
Ain't no more days of propping up against your vehicles. You do that nowadays and you'll total it out.
I was sitting here looking at the phone there.
Bam.
Well, I was down here filming the other day when they were taking all the fencing down. I do videos around town of our concerts on the green, car shows, any events that we have downtown, and sometimes I get to do traffic videos and show the accidents, and today's one of those days right here. I was telling the officer when they put all the fencing for the construction to begin up, the amount of accidents that we had here cut down a whole lot. But now, I think we're going to start seeing them regular again. But one thing out of all the wrecks that I'm working on, the tow truck companies and the police, they work so good together to get everything cleared out of the way as quick as possible. They do a really good job. Oh yeah, this one's still running. Yeah, they might could just put a new front bumper on it and a new hood. Yep, your front grille and hood on that one, and they might can get back to West Virginia.
You know, I've been lucky. Well, hell, they could probably rip a lot of it off. I don't see no water coming out of it.
If they can make sure the hood stays latched all the way, but I think that, I don't know, it might stay latched.
Well, hell, they could throw the hood off. Keep going. But I don't have no wrecks like this. All mine, I've had 2 wrecks in the car wash in the last year.
Oh my goodness.
In the car wash. I got hit in the rear end, and when I come out, I had the man's grill on my trailer hitch. Yeah. And then that last one, when I went in the car wash, I said, that lady up there, I think she's got her car in reverse. And they said, well, no.
Neither one of them your fault though.
They wouldn't even write them up. It's on private property. Yeah.
That's just, a police report is a police report. It's supposed to report what has transpired in the actions so that the individuals involved can have an accurate description which can be held in a legal court of law.
I'll just tell you, I called it, first one was in Covington. And when they come up there, they said, we'll write it up, but it ain't gonna do you no good because it's on private property.
That don't matter. You still, it does do good because it's an official report.
Well, I'm just telling you what
Yeah.
they said.
That's because they don't want to do the paperwork.
And I have a little old Ford sports track, and you know, in the body's fiberglass. And when it hit me, it broke one side of it. You know how the bumpers are now.
Yeah.
That old plastic stuff. And it broke it up underneath there. The body put a chip in that fiberglass up there. That woman argued that police and said, I didn't do that. It was already there. So I said, I'm a big boy. We get paid back.
Well, there's one thing that I know, and that's liars ain't gonna be in heaven. And so, you know, we can't control what other people do, only ourselves. And if they choose to tell a lie, they're gonna have to answer to God for it.
But that woman, when I got to the end of that last one, when she started out, she hit the gas and boom, come back. I thought she was gonna drag me out when she pulled it in drive.
Well, let me wrap up my video and get on back over here to the house.
All right, man.
Y'all have a blessed day.
Fine video camera. I ain't never seen one like that.
It's my phone.
Really?
Yeah. That's the way you do it nowadays. You know, you can get those little GoPros and all, but why do all that? My phone does real good. It's got I use the Pro Video on it, which makes everything look real clear and all. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how it all works, but I know that the end result is absolutely fabulous. So I ain't looking to spend a whole bunch of money. I'm too late in life to start a new career that I'm going to be investing a whole lot in.
You ain't that old yet. How old are you?
I'm going on 62.
Oh man, you still a baby.
Well, I got a genetic condition that leaves my body beat down all the time. My immune system attacks my muscles and all in my body, and so
I just turned 80.
just turned 80. Well, my mom's 87 and she's over at the house and she still gets around real good, so
Every day you'll do something new. You look forward to that.
no matter what, I know this. The day you stop moving is the day you better have all your affairs in order, because things are going to go downhill from there. And so even though it causes me pain, I do everything that I possibly can and then a little bit more, because I have to push the envelope a little bit harder to get my body to get across that finish line. Uh-oh, I think this is your driver coming right here.
She got a smile on her face.
Well, she's going to ask you what happened, so you're going to have a good story to tell her. Y'all have a blessed day. Tow truck driver's getting his lights mounted on there so he can get that vehicle on down the road. We're fixing to have this unit here pull off. The other two units have already left. And once again, folks, you never know where you're going to have nice, polite, kind conversation. And sometimes even a bad circumstance can have an outcome that might not be expected. And so once again, we're enjoying the sounds of the chimes coming from the Methodist church. If I can hold my phone straight, I keep drifting it around. We got a little breeze blowing, but not a whole lot. Wait for this traffic to clear and then we're gonna shoot across. I hope nobody ends up with a flat tire from that hard plastic in the road. So this lady just waved this car across and that lady could have continued going. Folks, this is what you do not do. You do not wave somebody across when you have the right of way. That is what creates confusion and can create a problem. So we're going to come over here to the pavilion because I want to remind y'all, Bumping the Mango, June the 12th. grooving on the green right here in downtown Loganville. All right, folks, I'm gonna get back to the house. Y'all remember, be safe out there. Be good to one another. Do something kind for someone. And y'all have a blessed day.